it's Jo here from AnitaTips.com. I'm so excited about this video today. I want to talk to you about health, what I'm doing and why I'm going on the journey I'm going on and the benefits of this journey. First of all, I want to talk to you about my experiment. The experiment I'm currently doing is trying to eliminate sugar in my diet. And I know there is good sugars and there is bad sugars, like there is good protein and bad protein and so forth. So in today's video, I'll mainly, when I say sugar, I'll mean fructose sugar, which is bad for you. It's actually not just bad for you, it's poisonous for you. And it's hidden in what we consider healthy, like our healthy alternatives and stuff like that. So the first, what I'm going to say first, I'll start with why fructose is bad for you. Fructose is bad for you because our livers cannot, our bodies cannot metabolize it. So it goes straight into the liver where it becomes poisonous and is excreted from our bodies in form of uric acid, and that's got its own problems, like and another reason why it's bad for you, I've got some notes here. It can cause abdominal obesity. It can cause like obesity, say especially in children. It can cause high blood pressure. It can cause a risk of heart disease, and I won't go into the technical names of things, so I'll just leave it really simple. It can cause high cholesterol, and it's also related to obesity. I think I said obesity. Well, I wouldn't say I was obese. I'm between a size 8 and a size 10, so I don't consider myself to be obese. And I'm not unhealthy. Like, I don't drink. For example, the last time I drank a can of Coke was like ages ago. Like, I wouldn't binge on it. In fact, I don't even buy it. So what else? I mean, I don't add normal sugar to my tea or coffee or cereals or porridge. I use either agave nectar or honey. I eat lots of fruits and vegetables. I consider myself to have a fairly good fiber diet. Like, I'm not like short on fiber. What else? Like, yeah, so anyway, what happened is they were doing this free cholesterol testing. I thought I didn't need it, but the lady wouldn't leave me alone. She was so adamant that I'd do that test that I was like, all right, I'll do it. Like, because I always dodge them because I thought I'm not overweight or anything, so I don't need them. Right? Wrong. Guys, even if you're not overweight, you can still have high cholesterol. So it's not just for overweight people. I was just ignorant. Like, I thought I wouldn't have it because I wasn't overweight. So anyway, apart from our bodies not be, apart from what it causes, obviously, as I said, like, our bodies can't process it. Another problem as well, and this is why it becomes addictive. You can eat it. You say, like, for example, you're having a can of Coke. You drink it, and you won't even think twice. And sometimes you tend to have more because in our bodies there is what they call it. There is something that tells us like, so like, we've eaten enough, now stop. Like, for example, you cannot overeat on a natural yogurt. Like, you feel full quite quickly. So that programming in our bodies is there for a reason. But when it comes to like fructose, actually our bodies are not able to tell us because like I said, fructose, our bodies don't digest fructose. It goes straight to the liver. So because they cannot metabolize it, we have a problem. That's when you say, oh, I feel moreish. You just eat and eat and eat and you don't stop. Like, it's addictive. It's addictive. Like, and I thought, to be quite honest, I think I was addicted to it, because while I had cut out what I thought was bad sugar, I was binging on other forms of sugar. Like, excuse my light, the weather just suddenly changed and it's getting darker and darker, so I'll try to be as fast as possible. So I was binging on it. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. Grapes. Like, I wouldn't just have a bunch of grapes. Like, I'll have boxes of grapes. Like, not boxes, I have a whole box of grapes. Or if I was having pears, I wouldn't just have one, I'll have like 2 or 3, because that was my substitute for sugar. Bananas, I'll have like 2, or I'll make a banana cake and I'll have about 3 or 4. And this is all what we consider to be healthy, because I didn't educate myself on what consists in this food, because I thought, well, we were meant to have our 5 a day, so I'm just gonna eat and eat and eat. Like, in fact, I was eating more than 5 fruits a day. I was just eating quite a lot. So for that reason, I believe that it contributed to my cholesterol levels, because there's no other way, because I don't really eat unhealthy. So it's the sugars I was consuming that were hidden in muesli bars, that were hidden in the syrups I was having, like agave nectar. Like, I was having that to add to my food, and agave nectar is got about 77 to 90% fructose. Honey is got about 40% fructose. A glass of apple juice is got to a glass of apple juice or orange juice is got about 10 to 12 teaspoons of sugar. What else? The list goes on and on and on. So you get my picture. It's like grapes that they've got a lot of fructose in them, and I just didn't find a balance, because if you can consume 15 grams of fructose a day, it wouldn't affect you so much like if you was consuming about 500 grams, for example. So this is where the problem comes from. So yeah, that's why I've decided to go on this journey, because of those reasons, and because you think you're doing the right thing, but when you start to research it, your eyes are open. So I would encourage every one of you to research about the foods you're eating. Like, start to become conscious about the amounts they add in it. Like, you know, look at the labels, look at your food labels, find out how much you're actually consuming. I was at work the other day and somebody was having a small pot of yogurt. I would say about 100 mils or 100 grams or something like that. Not mils, 100 grams. And in this pot of yogurt, it had about 19 grams of sugar. Like, guys, it is a small pot of yogurt. And it's like, if you don't know, you're like, oh, yeah, I need it. And because of that, I've decided to, like, try to eliminate it, because I don't want to end up with all these side effects. I'm already about to end up with one, which is high cholesterol. I don't want to pick up the other ones as well. So my experiment I've decided to do is to document everything I eat. So on the days I go to work, it's actually easier, because I'll do all the things I'm taking in the morning, my lunch, my breakfast, and my snack, and then I'll just do my dinner when I come back. On the days I'm at home, they're a bit tricky, because you end up snacking a lot. So I'm going to learn about that. But I've done 5 days so far, and I'll summarize them. If you want to find out more in details, I'll be writing about this on my blog at anitatips.com. So that's www.anitatips.com. I'll be writing about each day how I felt and stuff like that. But in this video, I'll just summarize how I felt the last 5 days. I normally needed a sugar fix between 11 o'clock and 3 o'clock, between 3 and 4. So because you have your breakfast quite early in the morning, about 8, so by 11 o'clock you want another fix. So I found myself on that roller coaster, and to be quite honest, eating the way I was eating, because what I did while I was eliminating fructose, I had to introduce something else. You know, they say fat is bad for you, do not eat fat, and fat-free foods are better, but those fat-free foods are loaded with fructose, because once they take out the fat, they have to put something in it to make it taste better. So those fat-free foods are loaded with fructose, like I said. So, and that's what was making me was causing problems for me. I just didn't have any energy at all. I was always feeling tired and stuff like that. But since I've done this diet, my daughter started to go off. She normally does it when I'm recording. Since I've done not diet, actually, this is not a diet. I hate diets. I don't really need to be on a diet. I'm happy with my weight, so I don't need to be a diet. I don't think diets work in my case. That's just my opinion. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. So what do I know? So anyway, we're back to where I was. What I've noticed the difference is I feel a bit more energy, and I still have that sugar rush for 11 o'clock. So that means my breakfast, I need to add a bit more fat or a bit more protein. So I need to work on that. I haven't mastered it yet because I still feel like the sugar rush. I still feel like I need to eat sugar, something sugary, or normally I'll just have an apple or a grape. And this is what I've done for years and years and years. So it's not like I can just snap out of it like overnight. That's why I said it's more of a lifestyle than anything. So yeah, I've got that. I feel more energetic. And what I've noticed towards the end of the day after my lunch, I don't really get hungry until like 8 o'clock or something like that. I'll have a cup of tea, but I don't really feel that hungry. So it looks like lunch is better than breakfast. I need to focus on breakfast a little bit to see what I can add in to make me feel a bit fuller for longer. So hopefully you enjoy my experiment, and you know, please feel free to leave comments, or you know, let me know what, you know, share with everyone what you think and how you would, you know, how, if you're getting rid of sugar in your diet, or you know, I don't know what to say, but it would be nice to hear from you guys what you think or what you're doing. Or for example, like I'm experimenting with the breakfast because I still feel like hungry. I still feel like I need to eat quite like at 11 o'clock I need a fix kind of. So I'd like to hear from you guys if you can recommend anything or something of that sort. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy these 5 days, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon next week when I bring the next installment of videos and stuff like that. Love you guys. Bye.